Aloha, Ken. This is goodbye and hello to a new adventure for you, and we just wanted to say from the Harbor Patrol and the Harbor District how much we've appreciated your service over these 41 years, and for me, knowing you for 26 of them on the coast has been amazing. You really helped out the Harbor Patrol and always have us in your thoughts during the pandemic. You included us in some of the things that we might not have been able to get help with, and that was much appreciated. And we just wish you the best. You have a huge heart, and we felt it, and hopefully somebody's going to step in to keep that training going, and especially the hard work with the volunteers. We appreciate you.
Pretty much my whole adult life has been spent in the fire service. It's a little bit exciting to see what the next chapter in life brings, but at the same time, it's a little scary. It's just like, well, what am I going to do now?
I couldn't begin to come up with a number of how many people Chief Lord has helped from infancy to full adulthood in the fire service. But I can say I was one of them. Thanks for always being there, Ken.
You know, as soon as I turned 50, I'm like, oh, I can retire. I'll go to 55, and then you keep going a little bit further. I'm 59. I'll be 60 in May. Part of me wants to, when it's all said and done, I want to come back and haunt the place. Something that your crew does that goes into treatment and response.
Well, I would say I met Chief Lord early on in my career in the fire service. I started out as a volunteer here in La Honda and actually looked to get a job out in the Coastside for the Point Montara and Half Moon Bay fire districts. And Ken was my competition. And one of the things that was interesting is Ken couldn't swim, but I could. So I got hired in Half Moon Bay, and Ken got hired in Point Montara because they knew the departments were going to merge. Anyways, Ken and I have been friends ever since we met. We have a great kinship because we both really care about the volunteer fire service on the coast. And Ken had been a volunteer firefighter for about 14 years, I think 12, 14 years prior to coming out to the Point Montara Fire District before they merged. Ken is an incredible human being. I think the great thing about Ken is his passion for the fire service, his passion to teach. It's really a special thing. He really understands servant leadership and how to work with other people. And one of the things that's interesting, especially in the volunteer workforce, he's able to really get to know people and meet them where they're at from a training perspective, and really kind of be really humble in his approach and get to them to the point where he can get them to achieve the goal of getting through whatever it is they're working on, whether it's a certification or an academy. He's been able to do that. So Ken, we're super proud of you, of all the work you've done throughout your career in the fire service, and really appreciate everything you've done for me personally, for the La Honda Fire Brigade, for all of the fire service in San Mateo County and the Coastside Fire Protection District. So we appreciate it very much. Good luck in retirement.
My best friend in high school became a volunteer firefighter, and he kept on saying, hey, you need to come check this out, it's so much fun. And it was probably the end of 1984, so I became a volunteer firefighter, did that for 14 years. At the time it was Half Moon Bay Fire. And in 1997, I got picked up as a full-time firefighter in Point Montara. I still volunteered for Half Moon Bay at the same time for 3 years. And then Point Montara and Half Moon Bay merged to form the Coastside Fire Protection District. And then several years ago, we contracted out with the state of California to provide the staffing for the coast.
Potential transport.
Festival IC copies break.
Hey, Ken. Hey, it's not me calling you to say, hey, I'm out of it. I'm expired on CPR and first aid. This is actually saying, great job. It's been a few years and we've had a good time. I really appreciate you there. You've always been the phone call I could make to somebody that's going to get me a steady and a good answer. So you deserved it. You've really gone above and beyond for everything you've been doing over the years with us. I'm going to miss not having you up there and being able to rely on you, but get out there, stop doing those long commutes, and enjoy life. You've earned it.
I was born in Redwood City, was put up for adoption, and my parents adopted me. So I've been on the coast here since 1967. And this is my regular family. These are my children and my wife. So this is pretty amazing. Right there would be my biological father. There's a slight resemblance there. And my stepmother, who's amazing. We met, it was probably, 9 years ago, I think, on right around Mother's Day here at the fire station. It was the first time that we got to meet. This is the day that we first got to meet.
Hey, Chief. Whenever anybody asks what's the job of a volunteer firefighter, I always say it's whatever anybody needs us to be whenever they need us to be it. And pretty much you could say that for anybody in the business. But you know, that has also been the quintessential definition of you. You have been so many things to so many people throughout the years. An educator, a friend, a tutor, a mentor, and sometimes even a dad. So there's gonna be no replacing you. All we can do is just simply get on with life without you. And we're all so much better and so much worse for it at the exact same time. Thank you again for everything you've done for all of us. And remember, you don't have to go home because we always want you here. Take care, my friend. Love you.
You know, I'm gonna miss working with the people. The people have been just amazing, and that's all over, right? Because I work with a lot of the volunteer firefighters, whether it be the Coastside volunteers, Loma Mar, La Honda, Kings Mountain, just unbelievable people. And then all the paid firefighters. I'm gonna miss the community. I'm gonna miss the community so much. When people call 911, it could be the worst day of their lives, and if I'm there just to make it a little bit better, that's amazing.
Congratulations on your retirement, Ken. I can't believe you're actually doing it. It's been great these last 30 plus years we spent together. I can't tell you how much I'm going to miss your support and how much you've given to the volunteer academies over the years that you've been here, how much training support you've given us in general, and how much EMS support as well. We're going to miss you. I hope you're going to do something enjoyable in your next step in life here. And you're gonna have big shoes to fill here. Your boots are very large, so maybe they'll be physically big to fill. But yeah, figuratively and literally. Thank you very much for all your service, and hopefully we'll get together a lot after retirement.
Ken, we have known each other for a long time. Maybe not as long as your career of 41 years. Congratulations. But we were partners in training when Coastside joined the Cal Fire family, and I really appreciated that friendship and working through some of the challenges and successes we had in training back in those days. Very appreciative of your service to Coastside and the Half Moon Bay community over those 41 years. A few fun facts that I always loved about Ken is he doesn't really shake your hand, he gives you a hug. I really always appreciated that. Sometimes you need a hug. Ken was always there to be supportive and appreciate that. Ken, I wish you and the family a great future in your retirement, and thank you for everything you've done for the agency, Coastside Fire Protection District, Cal Fire, moving us forward both on the training front, the EMS front, and being part of the community. Thank you.
That's Dave Betancourt. He was one of the captains here at the Half Moon Bay Fire Protection District. He was in charge of training the volunteers, and he was one of my role models. And he told me one day, and he goes, "Kenny Lord, someone's gonna tell you, nice guys finish last." And that was the day that I said, "Well, Dave, I appreciate that, but I'm gonna spend my whole career proving you're wrong."
It's a calendar with all of our firefighters back then and this and that. And one of the pictures has got Chief Lord in it. Good morning, Chief Lord. Chief Pimentel here of the Volunteer Fire Department. And I just want to go back real quick to, I'm guessing, January of 1985. That was when you signed up to become a volunteer firefighter. And that's been a couple months ago. And you progressed through the volunteers, became a apparatus operator and that type of thing, and an engineer. And then you got picked up by Point Montara Fire to become a career firefighter. And that worked out very well for you. And then After a few years, the Coastside Fire Protection District consolidated with Point Montara Fire Protection District, and you got hired on here at Coastside and part of the CAL FIRE, and that's history all the way up to today. So we've had a long time relationship, and I'm not going to go into all the good and bad stuff, but I wish you the very best in your retirement. You're going to enjoy it. We've already talked about a few things that you might be wanting to do once you fully retire. So appreciate all the service, and we're going to miss you greatly. Thank you.
A lot of people that went before me, they always said, when it's time, you'll know it's time. And I know it's time.